Okay, I think I'm back now. That can change. Okay. Oh, I know why. I know exactly why. Let me make sure. Hold on. Yeah. Okay. Well, that's slightly annoying. I goofed. I own it. I goofed. I goofed hard. My apologies. Hi, Isaac. Thank you for catching that for me deeply. Um, I set my stuff wrong, and that's just on me. So, well, that was annoying because I wasted a lot of my voice. So I think that just means we just need to get into the game because I'm more so just annoyed at this point. Truthfully, how have you? How are you? How have you been? I feel like I haven't talked or heard from you in like five ever. So, what's going on in the world of Isaac? Okay. I'm gonna work on getting this set up in the meantime. Let's talk. Let's talk for a little bit. We'll get started. We'll do game in about like 10 minutes. That way I can make sure everything else is working the way it's supposed to. Oh, that's annoying. Oh well, I'll survive. Yeah, so how's Isaac been? Just got back, so I don't know what you have said in the past. Oh, I just said hi. How have you been? I haven't heard from you in what feels like forever. So I was curious, how are you? I also mentioned I'm going to switch to the actual game and probably at 10:02, um, just to give myself a chance to calm down and talk and catch up on everything that was never heard. So in the meantime, what you missed or what you saw me doing is one of our oh, I've lately been at my grandpa's on Saturdays and the streams won't go there, so that's okay. Oh, this is because I'm at my other grandma's mowing her lawn tonight. Okay, okay, well, that makes sense then. So, well, cool. Glad to have you back tonight. Couple things I'd say, kind of announcement wise, that I said at the beginning that obviously nobody ever heard. So overall, you've been well. Good, 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 good. Oh, I just now saw chat. We're on new stream schedule for the summer. We will be streaming Saturdays and Sundays 7 to 10:30, 10:30 ish. One of the youth, Mason, have challenged me to do a live like Bible reading of the entire New Testament during our summer schedule. So that's what I was trying to do before you told me my mics were not working. So, yeah. So we've been doing that'll be part of the schedule. Saturdays will be one-off games. So like tonight we're gonna play Fall Guys, and I'm thinking it also fits with we do Minecraft. We can do Roblox. We can do Episode. We can do God, I had something else mentioned. More Fall Guys. I don't remember now. And then Sundays will be our story games. So right now we have still ongoing Paper Mario: The Origami King. Ooh, sorry, spooked me. And Legend of Zelda: Breath of the Wild. So did I say Roblox? I did say Roblox. They convinced me to play Roblox. So there is Roblox stream that is in the ether, and Roblox videos I think come out 2 weeks from now. So we could still definitely play more of that. And then, like I said, Sundays will be story games. So Paper Mario, Breath of the Wild, yada yada yada. I said that. So that is kind of the game plan for the summer right now. This goes on until the last week of August, and then I'm going on vacation. So actually, second to last week of August, because there won't be a stream on the 27th or 28th. So, yeah. So, like I said, what you saw coming in was me trying to do the Bible reading, and it not going to the ether. So, but I think that means I'm gonna rest my voice because holy moly. And I think it's time that we just play Fall Guys. So you were there, Isaac, I think when we first streamed it. I mean, this was back, we're going back to the October 2020 days. I'm now online. I can connect with friends. Huzzah. And I hadn't been able to stream Fall Guys because my computer was not letting me handle playing it and streaming it all at the same time. With Austin, no, no, that was on his own stream. Back when he streamed, I did it myself. Hold on, I'm gonna fix up. Rave Levine, yep. But no, this is back when I did it myself. During the October 2020 Halloween streams. That's what I want. I started off playing Spooky's House of Jump Scares, and then oh god, I'm hoping this is gonna stream well because this was already laggy on my end. So I'm a little nervous, but we'll see. So, but yeah, I haven't been able to stream this effectively. So, but the Switch just came out with this again, or it came out with this for free on the Switch store. So I thought, hey, let's play. So that's what we're gonna do tonight. Let me know too if the Switch audio needs to be turned up, turned down, things like that. Now see, the scarier thing is too, I haven't played since season 2, and I think we're up to what, season 6 now? So there's a bunch of new things that I have no idea what they are. Right, now everything sounds perfect. Cool. Oh gosh. Don't move. Okay. So I don't know what I'm doing on this one. I was not looking, I was paying attention to my stream and worried that it was going to go curse bloaty. No! Oh, sad. Sad, and I have the mega depression. Oh, come on, give me another pad. Go. Uh-oh. Yeah. Oh, I have the uber depression. Here we go. Here we go, here we go, here we go. Here we go. Okay, come on. Oh god, people are already crossing. I'm good. I'm good. We're gonna get there. We're gonna get there. We're gonna win. We're gonna win the game. Nobody can... no. Oh, come on! I was there! I was not... No. 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 No, I shouldn't have jumped. Not qualifying on this one. Okay, we're good. We're good. We're good. Everything's good. Everything's good. Now I still have a chance. Oh. Whew, that was scary. Whew. I was so thinking I wasn't gonna have a chance. So yeah, there's like 4 new seasons of games that I know very little to nothing about. Like this one. I said when Austin and I played, it was season 2. So, claps, yes, thank you. Clap is all around. The one cool thing now is you can actually view your nicknames, which was a massive update from the last time I've played this. Watch this. Oh, it was Fortnite. Fortnite was the other one-off game that we could play. I remember that now. Jump club. Jump over the spinning beam and avoid falling into slime. Oh god. This ain't me, folks. If this is me, I'll be surprised. Oh my gosh, my hands are so sweaty. Oh, good angle. Alright, where's the beam? Okay, we're good. We're doing good. Alright, let's... Okay, we're doing good. Only 10 have to be eliminated. No, get off. No. No, I don't. Stop. I want to be touched. Social distance. Guess I can't really make that joke anymore. Come on. One's already gone. Two's already gone. Normally I'm not good at games like this, so this is why I figured I was dead. Oh, 8. 9. 10! Hey! I survived. I need to have more confidence in myself. And so do you. So what's new? How did the end of the school year wrap up for you, Isaac? What are we getting? What are we getting? Make it easy on me, please. I am new. Avoid getting knocked into the slime and watch out for the cannons. Knocked into the slime and watch for the cannons. That's really good. Sorry that it was lower what you hoped for, but that's really good. Oh, flawless victory. You know what game? That was a little... I didn't like the sass. Yeah, that's really good, Isaac. Big prouds all around. I gotta figure out where to move chat. So we'll put chat here. I think that'll work. Thank you for your kind words. You're welcome for the kind words. Got any special plans this summer? Since I'm bragging, I also say I got 1140 on the PSAT. I think that's really good. I didn't take the PSAT when I was in school, so I don't know what is considered like primo top of the line. We'll look. I apologize, I don't mean to knock your achievement. But my brain doesn't work. Oh, snap! Okay. Alright, that's really good. 95th percentile. Wow, that's awesome. Got home from Wisconsin today. What the heck were you doing in Wisconsin? Going to Mackinac in August? Nice. Okay, I've had practice at this one now, so there's no need to panic. Isaac, stop panicking. No, no. Okay, doing okay. Oh, first place! Let's go! I was in Wisconsin because why not? You know what? Can't argue that logic all that much. But nice. What'd you do out there? I have to remember, you're not a sports nut. So I can't be like, oh, did you see Packer Stadium? Did you go out to the Brewers? Did you go see the Bucks arena? Sports is always my first go-to thing. But oh God, my God, I need you. Head of the pack. Achievement unlocked. Whew. I felt really good about that. Went to Wisconsin beaches. Nice. Hush, phone. I'm having a conversation. Eat Wisconsin food. Okay. Tiptoe. Looked at Wisconsin donkeys and goats. Bokeh. Top 13 qualify. What are the odds of that? What are the odds of that? A straight shot. I don't think I've ever seen an actual straight shot into the... Yeah, I don't think I've ever seen a straight shot into it. I wonder if we're going into the final? Swiveler. Run away from the fan, avoid obstacles, and don't fall off. Okay, this is new. Well, fun. That sounds like a very Wisconsin-y time. Avoid the fan and dodge the obstacles. Run away from the fan. Okay. No! Frick! Well, alright. Fine. I want to leave. It was very much Wisconsin. I take it you may be glad to be back in Michigan? I got my computer, so yes. Fair enough, I would be that same way. Usually am that same way. I think this will be, because I'm going on vacation at the end of August. I think this will be the first year I don't have a laptop to take with me. Because I use my laptop so much for church, I sold it to the church to use as my work computer. But excuse me. The whirligig? I haven't seen the whirligig in a while. Alright, let's go. Oh, they don't have the big hammer thingy in the center. I didn't see it, at least. Let's go! Hey, that worked for me. I am better at the game than I thought. Ow. Ow. Okay. Listen, I didn't need to be that humble. I didn't need to be humbled that much. I'm fine. Oh, my face. No! I'm not gonna risk it. I'll go to the path of least resistance. Third place? Third place, let's go! I need to get better at other things. I am so glad I had a lazy weekend this weekend. After giving myself heat exhaustion Tuesday, this weekend was exactly what I needed it to be. It was one of the names your dad's Shrek. Did I see that right? Oh, Among Us 2 is another thing we could play. We did play it recently. Hey! Just realized, I thought I changed my skin. When I tested it out before, I thought I changed my skin. I just realized that. Oh well. Speed Circuit? Oh, I did this one. I like this one. I'm remembering how fun almost said Among Us, Fall Guys is. Although I'm noticing now, trying to find a place for everything is pain. Excuse me. 2 laps around the obstacle course. Can do. Top 24 qual. Let's go! Like NASCAR. Ball guy style. Okay. Wish you kind of got to see like what place you were in. Like going head first into it. We're good. I feel like that would just add to the competitiveness. Go right side. Ow. Oh. Oh man, that. Oh, so much for that. Oh, there we are. There we are. Oh. Oh, 6. That wasn't bad. That was a lot better than I thought it was going to be. Ooh, that scared me. I'm checking YouTube and it said my stream ended. I'm like, no, it didn't. I'm still going. Jump club. Jump over. Oh, we did this one. Okay, I can do this. Sorry, I'm blocking the name of the games. I couldn't figure out where the best spot to put my webcam, my face, to be. Just 9 have to go. One's already out. Two gone. Okay. Ooh. 3. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. One more, please. 9. 9. Nice. Man. Alright, what's next? What's next? What's next? Ow, the swiveler. Can I make it past round 3 for once? In the 25 minutes? We've only been playing 25 minutes? Haven't I done like 4 or 5 games? Oh well. We survive. No! Oh. No, I guess we don't move past the 3rd round. Oh well. It's okay. This is gonna be like Fortnite all over again. Well, I will never win a race. Well, since we're here, let's do a little customizing. I don't have a lot. Oh yeah, the punk bands. And that's it. Tip tricks. Okay, well. I guess I didn't do all that much. Challenges. It's loading. I can't actually back out of this. I'm hoping it's loading at least. I'm hoping it's loading. It didn't break my game. Choked out my own spit. Whew. Oh, come on. Let me in. Alright, fine. We'll back out and back right in. You know what? I'm gonna get rid of this. That frame felt so out of place to me. Oh well. We survive. So what's everybody doing? Tell me in chat. Let me know. What are y'all doing right now? Right this very instant. Tell me how's your week been too. I'm play video game while watch stream. What video game you play? So you were big into Valorant and Apex last time I saw you. And knowing you, you changed into something. I'm guessing. I don't know what, but you changed. Valorant? I knew it. You never change. Nice. Nice. You played any good story games lately? Night Fever. This is the one I got really good on when Austin and I played. I was really good at this one. Navigate the medieval obstacles and race to the finish line. Not at all. Ooh, no, cancel. I've been trying to get myself back into story games. The problem with me playing them is I have it ingrained in my mind way too much. It's like, no, I can't play them. I want to stream them, and therefore that way you guys get my authentic reaction. But it's like, I also need games to play for myself, and I just don't give myself that. So I've been trying to make sure that I give myself that time, kind of force it on myself. And I have, successfully even. I have been playing Pokemon Legends Arceus for about the last week. And the other thing, I've told you guys this too, normally when I play games, I don't listen to the game audio. I always have like a YouTube video or something else I'm watching. So, but I've even forced myself to like, no, I need to get in-game audio, get myself immersed, get into it. And I can tell you this, the amount of times I tried to listen to both, which I was never good at to start with. I can't listen to two sets of audios at one time. The amount of times I found myself like 10 minutes into an hour and a half of playing, I'm shutting off the video, headphones on fully, I'm just in it. And I think it's been nice. I shouldn't say I think. I know it's been really nice to have those games again in my life, to just sit and play, and they're not just mindless crap that I normally play. Because like even so today I was kind of running into that. It's like I'm bored, I don't want to do anything else, I want to sit and play video games, but I don't want to play the same crap I've been playing. And I probably should have, you know, turned on Arceus and been fine, but I didn't. So all that to say, make sure you make some time for yourself to do things that you like play Valorant, as my friend Isaac is. Oh my god. No, I'm not. I'm slow. I'm a god. A little bouncy. Okay. Nothing like face painting a donut. So with that, there's going to be a lot of story games that I'm hoping to play this summer that I will hopefully have time for. Because like this week, it'll be very few and far between. I'll have the, no, I shouldn't say have the time, have the energy to. Because there's going to be a lot of times this week where I'll have the time, but not the energy. Because this week is going to be a week from HE double toothpicks, if you catch my drift. And if you don't, watch some Full House tonight. No, that's HE double hockey sticks. Sorry. Go. Because even with the holiday, my work week consists of 4 meetings and 2 events on a 3-day work week. So, let it be known, this week is going to be rough. But it's going to be good, all at the same time. I'm trying not to continue to frame it like, oh, it's going to suck, because if I keep it in my head that way, it will suck. But if I keep it in my head, take it one day at a time, one thing at a time, we'll get through it. So, and we will. I will. You and I will. Because between the summer schedule with all the different events we're doing, plus the transitions with the new pastor and the new worship time, and like I said, the variety of meetings and everything we got going on, it's busy, and I'm thankful we are busy like that. Again, oh my god, I can never stay alive on this. Not a good start. fine. We're fine. I don't know how. Oh, I survived. So yeah, I had to keep my mouth shut so I could focus. Yeah, because with all that, all the different transitions, and it's been, oh no, it's been, and I'm thankful we're busy again, because after 2 full years about being not all that busy, it's a blessing. It's a blessing and a half. More than I think it is. I don't think that we're going to get a straight line like we did before. It's my guess. But we will see. Again, 3rd round. Probably won't make it out. So top 9 to qualify. Oh, okay. Okay. Had to call it. Okay, so top 9, which means it's probably the crown one, I think. I don't remember. Either that or it's going to be that disappearing path one. I can't think of the name of that one either. Again, this is based off my season 1 knowledge. I don't know what new finals they have in here anymore. Roll off. Move between the rotating rings to avoid the rising slime. Okay. Let's find it. This is it. This is it, folks. Will we get a W? Who knows? Will I get a crown? Okay. Nope. Jump over here. Oh, let's wait. Okay. Move back. Good, we're good. Good. Move. Wait a minute. Okay. Transfer. And let's head over here. Oh. Doing good. Oh. Wait. Okay, we're doing good. Doing good. Okay, wait. Good. Doing good. Okay, transfer. Oh god, it's me and one other person. Ugh. Good. Yeah. I was too busy watching that. No. Oh. Yeah. Woohoo! I did it. I got myself a victory. Yeah. Hey, we won! Whew! That's my first time I ever won. Yeah, let's get a new pattern on? Let's get a new pattern on. Holy moly. 100 show bucks. Whoo! Let's go, gamers. I'm just proud of that. I don't win many fans like that. You know what? We got some money now. Can we go to the shop? Let's see what we can buy. As long as it doesn't crash on me. Can't do anything there. Hydration station, I like that one. Can't do anything there. We got 1500 there. Oh, yeah. Best Bean. I like that. Was that a nickname? Yeah! M Squared Stuffs is gonna be the best bean. You. Interface. Nickname. M Square Stuff. Best bean! I'm gonna be the best bean. We got a new celebration now. Okay, so I got a lot of patterns now. I do like that one. Nothing new on the face. Nothing new there. Okay. Okay. Nice. Woo! Got our first double U. Let's go. Woo! Feels good. Means it can only go up from there, right? Oh, this is new. Navigate the jungle obstacles and race to the finish. Okay. This one's new. I've not done this one before. Oh, interesting course. Let's go! Oh my gosh. Nope. Oh, alright. Okay. That's it. Just let me on. Thank you. Oh, thank you for the boost. Oh, I didn't survive that one. Oh, my face. Ooh. New. Ooh. Okay. I can get with that one. Whoa, that one was cool. Full tilt. Run and bounce across the rows of 360 seesaws to reach the finish line. Okay. Yet another new game that I don't know. So let's see what happens. Okay. Oh. Okay. I jumped. I hit the button. Cute. The pathway of least resistance. Oh, come on. Oh, okay. I don't know what to do. I'm just like... Oh. Okay. And how much left? Oh, there's a lot of this left. No! Oh, how far back? Oh my god. Everybody's me so far back. How did somebody finish this already? X. Oh, no, no, no. Oh, okay. Well, I don't think I'm advancing. At least I will be surprised if I advance. That put... Oh gosh, I'm gonna have to... Yeah, I think I'm out. Yep, that's kind of what I figured. That's hard. That's a hard one. Yeah, let's just get out of here. That's difficult. Well, so much for 2 wins in a row. But we'll get them next time. House of Auditois? I don't know what that means. Next show, let's play. Three, two, one. Tundra one. Run. Never get the frosty obstacles. So they must have a new it's gonna sound weird, but have a new season every season. Didn't sound right, but it's the only way I could think of how to phrase it. Never get the frosty obstacles. Race to the finish line. Can do. Wait, how does that work? Oh gosh, is this gonna be like slippery? No, okay. Yeah, everybody, carry the fruit up with them. You're losing track of where I am. I'm this one. Well, you probably weren't, because you're better than me. Yeah, I'll take my chances. Okay. I didn't know that's what those would do. Oh, the fan. What? How does that work? Am I crazy? It seemed like that didn't work the way it was supposed to. Yeah, we don't need to see this. We don't need to see this at all. Yeah, I didn't even make it out the first time. You win one match, and now you just get terrible at it. At least with Fortnite, I'm consistently in size. Fortnite just doesn't let me win. Somebody put a hack in the game that's like, don't let this noob win. Trying to hurt my feelies. It's easy enough to do. You guys don't need to hurt my feelies all that much. I shouldn't say all that much. You guys don't need to hurt my feelings at all. Track attack. Navigate the obstacles along this perilous racetrack and reach the finish. Not reach to the finish, reach the finish. Got it. I can do that. Oh, quit trying to hit cancel. I'm used to that being the A button. You know, I heard this once, it blew my mind, but it made so much sense to me. Did you know that the only reason why like the Nintendo controls are reversed compared to like the Xbox controls is because in Japan they read right to left? I heard that and my mind was like, you're right. Oh no. There's too many people around. Ow, my face. Ow, my body. Well, thanks for that. You couldn't have kept me upright. Oh, people are qualifying. No! I made it. I made it. I'm the greatest. Makes too much sense, right? I don't know what it is with my brain that's like, no, it's too simple. It can't be right. You're BRB for like 5 minutes? Okay. Thanks for letting me know. What's next? Short circuit. Navigate the obstacles and race 2 laps around the course. Oh, okay. Done this before. Not this one. Nice steampunky type one. Ooh, I do like this one. Short course, it looks like. Kinda. Oh, it's a thing like this. Oh. Oh. I guess we don't want to touch that. Oh, gravity doesn't exist. Ow. That's not gonna do well for the old average. Oh, that jolted you forward. Okay. Phew. Thank you. Thank you for the boot on the butt. We're good. We made it. We made it. We made it. It's an hour 25 in. Nice. We got a bronze on that one. We do good. We do good on this race. What are you looking at? Talking to my cat. She's on the bed looking upset at me like I woke her up. Hey, you know I stream on this day, every Saturday, at this time, all the time. You act like this is something new. Close your eyes, put your head down, and ignore me. Airtime. Stay in the score zone to score points. Use the pipes to get back to the score zone. Score zone? It's a hunt. What the heck is this? Misa no think I'm gonna get past this one. Oh, I just have to stay in the sky. VR to grab trapeze. Okay. Survive down here. Oh. It's actually a good thing. Oh, it was. Okay. Ooh, ow. Nice. Go, 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 quick. Okay, didn't work. My fault. Okay. Oh, broke. Yeah, I don't think I'm making this one. No. Okay. Yeah, I'm not making this one. Yeah, I didn't think so. I didn't think I was making that one. That one didn't make all that much sense. I kicked out? Yeah, I got booted. I got booted. It's my fault. I didn't quite know what I was doing. I don't know where that accent came from, but anyway. Just to warn you, do something a little different tonight. It's just gonna be for tonight and tomorrow. Maybe. We'll see. 9 o'clock. I have to take a break. Quick second. I'm starting. I'm trying to start this process of gratitude. And if you follow our main channel, the main ministry channel, you'll see a lesson on that in 5 weeks, 4 weeks, 5 weeks, part 6. So yeah, I think like part 6 of the self-care summer series, where we talk about practicing gratitude. So I actually have a journal and an app I use to kind of help me keep some routines. We did a challenge. I did a challenge to practice gratitude. So 9 o'clock, I have it on here. I was worried that's like, nah, I gotta stream. No, I'll do it after. It's like, no, we can pause and actually do it during the stream. So that way you... Did I accidentally exit? I accidentally exited. So that way you guys can pause and practice some gratitude. So that is what we will be doing. Just to warn you. 9 o'clock on the dot. My phone's here. Make some loud noise. You probably will hear it too. It's like, hey, be grateful. So I'm going to challenge you like it challenges me right now. Think of 3 things you're grateful for. Right this very minute. 3 things. Can be anything. 3 things you're grateful for. We're not going to write them down. I just want you to think about them. So you have like 9 minutes, 10 minutes to decide what you're going to be grateful for. Oh, this is new. Navigate the futuristic obstacles and race to the finish line. So that's what we're going to be doing. Just to warn you. Okay, what is this? Oh, that metal part's gonna suck. Pinball? Ooh. Okay. Ow, my face. Okay. Put. See. Oh, okay. This one's gonna blow chunks. Okay. Land. Land. Put. Land. Okay. Made it. Am I supposed to do that? Sure. Oh. Oh, look at me. Whoopsie. Okay. 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 So do this. You know what? I'm gonna take the I'm gonna take this side. Isaac. I'll read it in a second. Okay. Don't see me. Going to be a bit more. We are discussing groceries. Oh, okay. All good. All good. Again, big preach for letting me know. Buy something good. Tell Sandy to get you some Oreos. Or whatever's good for you. Oreos do sound good. I might sneak some after the stream. Sneak some. Sneak some. They're in my house. I can go get some. But I want to do it sneakily. Actually, no, I don't need to. I got white chocolate Reese's waiting for me. That I bought, but I froze. Frozen Reese's is so much better. What do we got? Something good? Something easy? Something I can try and get my second crown with? Parade. Oh, okay. I know this one. I remember this one. We can do this. We can do it. Lodesimo. Oh no, it's we did it. Forgive me, I haven't watched Dora in like 2 days. God, it's gotta been like 16 years. Crazy to think about. Yeah, let's go. I think that's the first time I've ever gotten through that without anybody messing with me. Just go straight, straight, go straight, go straight, go straight, straight. You gotta wait, gotta wait, gotta wait, gotta wait. There you go. Dodge the swinging balls. Good, we're good, we're doing good. No! No! Oh. Oh yeah, we're good. Get yourself straight lines, straight lines, straight lines. Oh, oh, must be up. There we go. There we go. There we go. That was closer than I thought it was going to be. Scary. Bubble trouble. Bubbles will appear in different zones around the arena. Jump into them and to pop them and score points to win. Okay. Interesting. Bubbles. There's too many people over here now. Go over here. Go! Go! Oh, these people who have already gotten their bubbles. That's probably not good. It's not good for me. Oh yeah, no, I'm SOL. We got 8 and 2 people left. Yeah, no. 6 left with 1. Yeah, no, I didn't think so. Officially back. Welcome. Came back to see my failure. What did that buzz for? Like, oh no, that was my controller. Yeah. So didn't I lose this match? Yeah, I'm not in this game. I'm hoping that some of these delay issues are part of it being a new release on the Switch store. Is it broken again? Are you kidding me? Alright, well, I did say 9 o'clock. We do have to break for a split second. Just quick. Because it's time to practice some gratitude. Now, if you missed it, what I said about half hour ago, I am going to start the process myself of practicing gratitude. And there's an app that I use called Fabulous. Encourage you to check it out. What? Well, you sounded behind me. How'd you do that? There's an app that's called Fabulous that helps out with building a routine, things like that. And part of my work this week with it is to practice gratitude. It's a challenge that I agreed to set for myself, set with myself, and 9 o'clock every night. So obviously it's in the middle of the stream. So this is going to also give you a chance to pause, like I am. Let's practice. Excuse me. Let's practice some gratitude together. What's the matter? So here we go. Today's date. What am I? 7/2. It's kind of nice practicing at the beginning of the month. Gratitude for today. So I think typically it says 3 things. So what things am I gracious for this morning? Yes, the app is free. There is a premium version that's like, I think it's like $80 for the year, but it is free. You don't get full access to a lot of stuff, but just the basic stuff, which is still a lot of it. I think most of the premium stuff is like, well, I'll explore the app in a minute. I got one more thing to write down. But yes, it's free. Fabulous, and I'll show it to you. Okay. Sorry, I got a little quiet there. Obviously, I'm not going to share it with everybody. Because some of this is personal. And y'all don't need to know everything, you nosy Real quick, say not. Oh, thank you. Yes, this stream is not sponsored by Fabulous, but I really have nothing bad to say. So I will show you really quick. This part I don't mind sharing with you. So the last icon there, oh, come on, light, work with me, is the Fabulous app. That's what it looks like. And this is, I was going to do this, but this is your basic menu. You design your wake up routine. Come on, light. Oh, I know. You want it. Get out. This is your basic app. That's what it looks like. So you can, the first takes you through getting these 3 parts of your morning down. It's like the first hurdle you have to jump. Which is drinking water. First thing you get up in the morning, have a good breakfast, and exercise. 3 things I struggle with, truthfully. I'm getting better at the drinking water. Great breakfast is, to me, subjective, but I know it's really trying to say eat a healthy breakfast, which I'm still struggling with. And exercise for 8 minutes, I think it says. Yeah. Which is something I also struggle with. So it's takes you through on your own terms, at your own pace. Obviously, I didn't do mine this morning, so that's why none of them are checked. And it tells you how well you're doing and all that too. So right now on my progress journey, no, it's not what I wanted. I'm trying to think of where I am. So, oh yeah, I wanted to see if I used to have a thing that's like, hey, you're in premium now. So that's pretty much the premium features right here. If you miss out, you have the ability, if you miss like a long period of time, you have the ability to restart progress from where you last left off, and you don't have to restart it all, which is good. The next thing is the Make Me Fabulous, which is the access to the different challenges, like I'm doing the gratitude challenge this week. And the last thing is I backed up on too many things. The premium journeys. Journeys are just kind of different, kind of like challenges, but not challenges that you can walk through. So, oops, we were grateful. I can check that off today. So, and every time you check off something, it reminds you to celebrate. So, yay, we did some gratitude. And again, we just do 1 through 7. So we did it. Yay. We're good. Where is I want? Yeah, the Make Me Fabulous. So the Make Me Fabulous part of the premium package gives you some different topics to work with too. So help with sleep, meditation, yoga, be getting inspired. It can even do some basic coaching, everything like that. I really haven't gotten into that heavier stuff yet because I'm still trying to go through my own progress. And like I said, it has not been the easiest. So, but it's all about just trying to get your mind around it, and that's part of the struggle I have. So, again, Fabulous app is free. Everything I pay for is the premium stuff because it has proven to help me in the past, and I need it again, pretty much. So, yeah, free on Google Play and I think Android or Apple as well. But again, not a sponsor, but I will always shout them out. So, and I think too, let me make sure before I say it. think too I can send. I thought I could send. Thought I could send it. No, well. Either way, there we are. So we got our chance to practice gratitude, which is good. And I also encourage you, go learn a lot about gratitude as well. Or I shouldn't say a lot, but go learn about gratitude because I've learned a lot of the different mental health benefits that practicing gratitude can have that didn't make sense to me in the past, but are kind of slowly making sense. So, but since I crashed Fall Guys again, let's reopen it and we'll play for maybe another half hour, 45 minutes. Give or take. And I also have no problem showing you that because it's a reminder to you and to me, towards you, that I'm not perfect. I have my own issues like everybody else does and need some help from time to time. And there's nothing shameful about asking for help or getting help because involving others on the journey can be easy as well. Okay, let's play. Should make sure YouTube's still allowing me to stream. Okay. Make sure they didn't, ban my stream because I didn't get a sick, fabulous sponsorship, which I would be open to. I found out you can be a lifetime member of that app for $300. It's a lot to pay. For an app you might not even need lifetime access to. The treetop trump. Nope, not even gonna attempt to finish it. Alright, let's roll. Wanna go down there anyway. Nope. Oh, okay. We are good. Oh. Ow. Oh, these people co-qualifying. Oh, am I gonna lose this one? Oh my gosh, I might actually lose this one. Okay, we're gonna have to do this. I survived somehow. whacky fall. I haven't played this one yet. Jump through the holes to score points. Okay. This one's new to me. I'm sorry? Come on. I'm sorry. Could you not? Fine. Whatever. Yeah, we lost. Yeah, go away. Go away. We don't need to talk about it. Like 10 shows. What's on? Ooh. House of Abattoir. I don't even know what that is. I like my nickname better. I'm the Bean Boy. I'm the one who beans. Lily Leapers. Bounce on the drums to make your way to the finish line. I can do that. Hopefully. Oh my gosh, I don't think I can do this. Okay, here we go. Sorry if no. I'm sorry if I go quiet. I really need to focus. Nope. Oh, are you kidding me? You kidding? Made it. Barely. But we made it. Which is all that matters. Everybody works. Been listening to Bo Burnham's Inside again. I'm okay. Truthfully, I am okay. Just the music is too catchy to me. Seesaw. So I got That's How the World Works stuck in my head right now. That is how the world works. That is how the world works. I hope you learned your lesson. I did and it hurt. That's how it works. Yeah. I realized I turned all the names on by accident. Oh, come on. You were upright. You were upright when I made that jump. Don't you dare. Get in my lane. Okay. Oh, thank you. Ah. What do you think? Spilled it! Not a wowder. I don't have anything else to blink. Hey, that's a house of auditory too. Does Fall Guys have lore? Is there lore? Somebody get Maphead on the line. Is there lore? Is that an Among Us skin? Did I see that right? Is that an Among Us skin? Black Party. This one. BRB again? All good. Thank you for letting me know. No, cancel. Okay. It changed how these blocks work. Okay, so that I think will wrap up my gameplay for tonight. We're not going to go away just yet because after the first 45 minutes of voiceless me doing a Bible lesson, I think it might actually be wise to show you a Bible lesson in its place. So let me go to this channel. You may be familiar with it, Core Student Ministries. Hang on. And you can see that we've updated just a little. I'm trying to think of what lesson to actually show you. Let's go with this one.
Yes, it's the first time I've been up on stage to preach since Easter already. I'm a little miffed at some of you. Nobody come to me and said that they were wondering what happened to me until last week. So, I know who you are now. No, truthfully, and I was gonna mention it at the end, but I'll mention it now. I went to pastor into the design team, and I really did want to take a step back for a minute. No drama, no ill will, nothing like that. It was a case to give Pastor the stage for her last few series with her doing her favorite books, and she'll be starting her favorite songs next week. And it didn't make sense in my head for me to be up here. So I'm thankful for Pastor Kathy for allowing that, as well as the design team. It is truthfully out of a place of healthy respect. So that's where I've been, in case anybody is wondering. But today's sermon is called Planning for Peace. I'm going to take this common scripture that we've heard, Jeremiah 29:11, and flip it on its head a little bit, just a little, so nobody worry. But before we get into that, let me tell you who Jeremiah is. Most of us know that Jeremiah is a prophet and not a bullfrog. He comes after the book of Isaiah before the book
Truthfully,
of
that little bit right there, Jeremiah was a prophet, not a bullfrog.
He was assisted in ministry by a scribe,
stupid joke.
Jeremiah dictated. And the scribe Baruch copied everything he said down and had custody over the writings that he compiled from Jeremiah's different messages. And Jeremiah had a nickname, at least one that I have picked up. It's unique to the prophet, but I don't know how popular it is. He was known as the weeping prophet. And, that's kind of where Lamentations come from, to lament. He wrote Lamentations. Just make sure everybody's on the same page. And the nickname, I think, will make more sense when you hear the backstory of some of what Jeremiah went through. He lived a life of conflict due to his predictions of God's judgment through the invasion of Babylon. And we're going to touch on that a little bit later. Jeremiah was also threatened. He was tried for his life. He was put in stocks. He was forced to flee from the king at the time. He was publicly humiliated by a false prophet and thrown into a pit. I don't know about you, but I would probably be a weeping one after all that. And still, through all of that, he carried out his ministry to his people in Judah and at times the surrounding nations. And he encouraged the people of Judah to repent and avoid God's judgment, which later became the invasion of Babylon that I mentioned earlier. And once the invasion was sure to happen, because Judah didn't repent or they didn't turn their hearts to God, he pled with them to not resist the invasion, which would help avoid total destruction. And Jeremiah had also asked the other nations.
I think there's something about that that I didn't catch in the initial one. Otherwise, I think I would have talked about it to them. Yeah, Jeremiah didn't. Once he knew that the invasion from Babylon was going to be a thing, he didn't tell them to, stand up and fight. He didn't tell them to do this. He didn't tell them to do this. He said, let it happen. It's going to happen. There's no way to stop it. I told you how to stop it. You didn't listen. So now there's no way to stop it. So just go with it so that way there's very little damage. Because I think Jeremiah knew, and as you'll hear in the scripture reading, that they were coming back to this land.
To not resist as well. So I share all this to show you Jeremiah was an emotional person. With all those life events going on, he has this emotional language that he'll use that I believe is like him having his heart on his sleeve. And that's kind of where Jeremiah 29 comes from. In general, it was a letter he wrote to those who survived the exile as a way to comfort him or comfort them. And the words we heard from Hope, we often use as words of comfort. I'm sorry, let me rephrase that. Let me start one more time. The words that Hope just read are words of comfort, and yet we use them as motivation. Jeremiah 29:11 is on every single Christian graduation gift known to man, I believe, at least. Now, can they be the same? Can words of comfort be words of motivation? I believe so. But at the same time, I really want us to look deeper into what Jeremiah said. I want us to look at this passage as not a source of motivation, but a source of comfort and peace. So let's take this apart. Jeremiah 29:11. I say this because I know what I have planned for you, says the Lord. I have good plans for you. I don't plan to hurt you. I plan to give you hope and a good future. Now, that is a different translation than what's more common. I took this from the International Children's Bible. It's been one I usually base all my messages off of. And the plans that Jeremiah refers to here is for the Israelites to receive blessings in their future, and that comes in chapters 30 through 33. But there's one word in this verse that I thought stuck out, and it's the word good. The word in Hebrew can be translated to peace. And I want you to think about if that changes the context of this verse for you. So I'm going to re-say this verse again, but I'm going to say it with the word peace instead of good. I say this because I know what I have planned for you, says the Lord. I have peaceful plans for you. I don't plan to hurt you. I plan to give you hope and a peaceful future.
Now, I will say the coolest part from this sermon that I preached was that oh, actually, you know what? I have a different sermon we're gonna watch, and I'll skip through. But the coolest part from that sermon is the fact that I actually had people realize that, because part of what I talked about is how often do we say, hey, we're going to go have a good day or we're going to make it a good week, but how often do we go out of our way to say, no, we're going to make it a peaceful day and we're going to have a peaceful week? And I actually had people afterwards talk about or say that, hey, have a peaceful weekend, hey, have a peaceful day. And that was just kind of so cool that they're actually taking what I've learned or what I taught and applying it. And I thought that was so cool. So this sermon is one I preached on the 4th of July last year, a year ago pretty much today, or a year ago pretty much tomorrow. And I will just share it. I'll shut up and let it do its talking.
3, verses 1 through 8. Everything has its time. To everything there is a season, a time for every.
If you're from my church watching, nobody tell Diane I did this. I think she'd throw something at me.
Purpose under heaven, a time to be born and a time to plant, a time to die, excuse me, a time to plant and a time to pluck what is planted, a time to kill, a time to heal, a time to break down and a time to build up, a time to weep and a time to laugh, a time to mourn and a time to dance, a time to cast away stones and a time to gather stones, a time to embrace and a time to refrain from embracing, a time to gain and a time to lose, a time to keep and a time to throw away, a time to tear and a time to sow, a time to keep silence and a time to speak, a time to love and a time to hate, a time of war and a time of peace. And now Mark will give us some special words.
So, boy, a time to embrace and a time to refrain from embracing. What a perfect line to take us out of the pandemic, right? So, as I mentioned, I want to give a little backstory to kind of how this message got put together. Um,
Boy, where are those false words to take us out of a pandemic?
so, as I mentioned, I was asked Monday, 6 days ago, to see if I would preach for today. And Pastor had asked us at staff meeting 3 hours before, where's your design met? And I asked, how prepared do you want me to be? And she said, you don't have to. So I said, all right, cool, I can do that. But funny enough, before I was asked, Ecclesiastes, the book of Ecclesiastes, came into my life probably a week or two prior about how, its connection and how it's brought people out of, different mental battles and all that. I'm like, Ecclesiastes? How? I've never heard how Ecclesiastes can do it. I mean, I understand it's a book of wisdom, but it's like, how rarely do you see Ecclesiastes being used as a key scripture? So, thinking, okay, what are we doing? I sat with Pastor and started thinking, trying to spitball ideas. And it's like, on Independence Day, what if we talked about dependence? And it was one of those cases like, nah, it kind of defeats the purpose for today, doesn't it? But then I realized that we all still share a dependence on time. And that's what we're going to focus on today. Again, we're going to talk about dependence. Now, I know that seems ironic to talk about Independence Day on the day where we celebrate our freedom as a country, but there's still a lot.
I'm 0 for 2 on that now. Nobody blame me for this because I jinxed it, apparently. But nobody blames me for this.
That we depend on in our day-to-day lives. Could be people, could be time, could be money, could be, as I've said, my focus for today, time. All of us here, all of us at home, we share the same 24 hours, the same 1,440 minutes, the same 86,400 seconds to do whatever we need to do through the day. each of us goes through different events, but we still share and depend on that same amount of time. In the passage in Ecclesiastes that Diane read for us today talks about how there is a time for everything. Time for this, time for that. Some of them seemed extreme, some of them seem obvious, some of them seem just downright weird. But I think as we can look back over the past 17 months, there have been certain times that have seemed extreme, obvious, and just downright weird. But there was a time for all of that. And this isn't me saying that God created all this for created the pandemic and all that. No, 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 no. Don't take words out of my mouth and that weren't there. But what I am saying is there was a time for us that it needed to happen. And today I'm going to talk about a couple different themes that came up in the 8 verses and see just how dependent on time we make these things. We heard that there's a time to destroy and a time to build. Now, to destroy by definition means to put an end to the existence of something by damaging or attacking it. And to build by definition means to either construct something by putting parts or material together or to make it stronger or more intense. In other words, there was a time to end something and a time to start something new or to reinforce what we have. And a lot of that, I feel, is going to happen as we still walk through the end of the pandemic. There's a lot that we've seen ending or that had been destroyed, whether it's businesses, different protocols, routines, rituals. There's a lot that we're starting to see return to normal, like, people going to restaurants and eating, or going to the movies, or, seeing a face that doesn't have a mask on it. There's a lot that we're seeing that has gotten or are getting stronger because of the destruction it went through. I've had many times where I've had to sit down and think, as I've grown closer to reopening our youth and children's ministry, what got destroyed? What do we need to strengthen? What is something new that we need to do? And this concept of building and destruction is something that we may deal with very regularly, but yet we still understand that God gives us as much time.
Truthfully, with that, yeah, I mean the pandemic did force me to watch God destroy a lot of our ministry, but God also gave me the clarity to say this is what God wants from our ministry, and that's honestly the foundation where Vibe kicked off. Was the kids missed fellowship? Okay, let's build a program, rebuild a program that's all about fellowship. No lesson, no agenda, no nada. It's a time for kids, youth, friends to get together, hang out at the church for a couple hours. And that's it. And that's what Vibe turned into. And when we hit the fall, Vibe's taking over for Core. There will be no more Core. We will close the chapter on that and open up the chapter on Vibe now. And I think it will be great. I'm so happy with the footing it got over the past 6 months and the amount of love and respect that have come from it. And I can't wait to see what God has to do in the fall with it. So, but that mindset does work because I've seen it.
As we need to walk through the destruction or the building process. There are things that we will need to destroy, whether it's habits, relationships, routines, and many other things. There are things that God would like us to destroy or put an end to in a softer term. There are things that we depend on from the world that keeps pushing God out. There are many times where I've relied on people for a variety of things, and as people have given me what I needed, I realized I was pushing God further out. And as I mentioned on graduation Sunday, I'm learning to create a better dependence on God. I feel like I'm in this season of building, of reinforcing what I have, whether it's my relationship with God, my trust in God, or my faith in God. I have learned.
Oh, sorry, I forgot to mute my mic. Yeah, and that season is still continuing. Um, in that moment, it was trying to wrap my head around um, what ministry looks like and what it means for me and everything like that. And honestly, that same season is back around this time with the cooperative parish transition and a new pastor. It's like, okay, what is this season going to mean for me? At the same time, too, I was understanding more of my mental health issues, and I think on graduation Sunday I mentioned that I possibly had ADHD, and um, that really didn't get answered till a few weeks ago. And yes, I don't think I've been properly diagnosed, but I've been diagnosed, um, and have medication I'm on now. But now I'm in this season of life where this tear down and rebuild mantra is back, and it's now the case of like looking at bigger, way bigger questions. What do I like? What Why do I look at relationships like this? Why do I look at certain things the way I do? How do I do it? Is it good? Is it bad? Do I need to unlearn it? And there's a lot of that, truthfully, that type of thinking that I'm doing in the last probably 2 months. And it's that season again of destroy and rebuild. And even today, I was looking, I was scrolling through TikTok, and I had to uninstall it again because I was doom scrolling and my anxiety was flaring. But then I realized it's like, why now does it get that way? And what does it mean to have, new stuff be that source of anxiety for me? And how do I overcome it? Do I, have to remind myself just to flip through it? Do I always have to go through this instance of not being interested in it? Is it time for me to move platforms? I've been on TikTok and doing my own projects then, but maybe it's time for me to move to a new home and do them there. And how do I get over this news anxiety, and how do I cope with this news anxiety? And that's where my rebuild and tear down methods still come into play. So, and I'm glad I'm sharing this message because it's a reminder to me that I am actually practicing what I preach, which is very hard for me to do. So
That the things we depend on in the world can be temporary, but the dependence that we can have on God can and will remain forever. Now, I've ended some of those things I needed to, and notice I said some, because
I probably have picked them back up over the past year. I would believe that because I don't remember what those things were. So
it doesn't happen overnight or in a time period that we want it to. It happens on God's time. And as I said, God gives us enough time. Another thing that we listened to today is we heard that there is a time to cry and a time to laugh, a time to be sad and a time to dance with joy. And there's something I've still struggled with, something I don't know if I've shared. Um, I've talked about, my kind of bad people pleasing habits, and it kind of falls into line with that. But what I'm going to discuss is how I do absolutely whatever I can to make everybody happy. I try my best to make sure each person is smiling and happy and not dealing with stuff that all of us deal with. I mean, come on. And I didn't know it until more recently than I think I really care to admit how harmful that is. I mean, imagine, and I'm sure a lot of you can agree, it's uncomfortable to sit in a room where somebody's mad, sad, depressed, grieving, you name it, and know that there is just nothing you can do other than your first instinct, try and make them smile.
There's something interesting about that. Um, because I literally preached the opposite of that this year at graduate and no for Father's Day. The idea that being comfortable to allow people to cry, to vent, to scream, to be frustrated with whatever's going on, and to also be on the other side and be the one who's doing that to somebody else, and how that requires a lot of vulnerability and a lot of uncomfortableness. And it's interesting now just to see the growth in that mindset between how I used to be the one to people please and make everybody happy. And it hasn't gone away, but it's gotten better. And truthfully, it has. I am one who will sit and allow people to be frustrated and grieve and not try to make them smile, not try to do that. It's sit and listening and allowing them to be who they are. And it's I could cry, truthfully. Um I mean, it just again shows my own growth that I don't really see or don't focus on all that much.
I mean, from in my eyes, Jesus called me to be the light of the world, and the light shines over darkness. And so we're called to shine our light into other people's darkness. Sound theology 101. Didn't even need a degree for that. I'd still say that's not 100% accurate. The thing I've learned is that we need to depend less on toxic positivity, which I encourage you. It's a true term with a long definition that I didn't feel like going into today. But I encourage you to learn about it and see what you take take away from it. So, but we need to depend less on toxic positivity and depend more on Christ-like love. It's learning not to force positivity, but instead to walk with others through whatever they're feeling. It's learning not to try and make good out of a bad situation, but it's to reinforce that I hear you and I see you. It's learning that humor can only get us so far, but instead to reinforce that you are loved and cared for and supported. It's learning that in the silence, when nothing feels right to say, that God's voice speaks the loudest. God wants us to go through the emotions of life and not suppress or not block them from happening. God walks with us when we're sad, when we're happy, when we're angry, when we're anxious, when we're depressed, when we're whatever emotion you want to put in that you're dealing with right now. God wants us to depend on Him when we're in our feelings, both good and bad. I mentioned that I used to only go to God when I was struggling. And I realized that while it was good to do that, it was also wrong that I didn't give glory to God in the good. Why? Because I did those good things. I did the good. I didn't do the bad. The world did the bad. I did the good. But unfortunately, that's not how it works. Proverbs 3 mentions how we are to lean on God's understanding and not our own. And God grants me the ability to do the good and the unfortunate free will that He gifted me to causes me to deal with the bad. God is going to God through and with all of it instead of letting just time play things out is a blessing, more so than I once realized. I don't just have to sit and be impatient when the world's clock doesn't go as quick or as slow as I want it. But instead, it's letting God guide me through it and telling me when to act, when to don't, when to not act. God's clock works for the good, even when it feels so slow. And the last thing I want to talk about today is how there is a time to be silent and a time to speak. And I think some of us can agree that there have been many many controversial things that have happened in the world over the past 17 months that I'm not going to touch. But I've often criticized myself for that. I have power, I have authority, I think. I should be voicing my opinions to the message because change is going to happen.
I am so. I am so gonna call myself out here because I have ran through that mindset, last weekend when the Roe v. Wade was overturned, and I'm afraid of what I'm gonna say next.
Yet I've also had the converse thought of who am I to talk about these things? I don't know enough about it. I don't want to speak, unknowingly. What if others judge me over my own views? So I keep my mouth shut. Sometimes it's good, sometimes it's not. Some things have come across my way that I know won't work or that I may see it as flawed somehow, but yet still keep my mouth shut because everybody else agrees. Knowing that I would be the only dissenting view, why would I throw fuel on the fire? There are things that I have said that I know I shouldn't have, and therefore overstepped my power and my authority. And there's still yet a time to speak and a time to stay silent. James teaches us that our tongue is the deadliest weapon we have because of its power to speak life and death. We can uplift someone with the most positive affirmations and love that we can offer. We can tear somebody down with toxic phrasing or negative word choices or slander. We can tear somebody down with toxic positivity, like I talked about earlier. We can also tear someone down by showing how, let me say that again. We can tear somebody down by showing how significant others are. So we're lifting others up in our conversation. Yet you've gone and done that same thing that they're lifting up, yet you're not getting any of the praise. Our tongues have more power than I think we realize. There's plenty of times where I've helped others only to realize that what I was doing or what I was saying was actually hurting the situation and not helping it. Many times people have helped me only to hear it as come across my perception as very oversimplistic or very all or nothing. And I have this need for public affirmation. I'll go to people, and some of you can probably vouch for this, that says, is this good? Or what do you think of this? And believing that if I am right in their eyes, with whatever I believe, with whatever I say, or with whatever I do, that it gives me that affirmation to say, yep, Mark, you're right because they agree with you. And I, again, never realized how damaging this need of affirmation was. I've depended on the opinions, insights, compliments, critiques from other people that I've left out the one judge that matters, the Almighty Judge. And no offense to anybody here, anybody online. I'm not throwing anybody under the bus. Keep your pitchforks under your pews. Well, as I say this, it shouldn't matter what you think of me. What matters is what I can do for God. And if I'm doing it in a way that He has called me to do it, and in a way that pleases Him, that's who I really need to depend on, not you all. And again, keep your pitchforks under the pews. I'm not saying it as a way to be mean. I love you all very dearly, but I'm relating my dependency on the voice of others instead of the voice of God. And as an old phrase says, silence can speak volumes. And whether it's my own silence, or whether it's a crowd silence, silence can say a lot more than we think. And I've been trying to learn this wonderful magic on how to tune the crowd out and tune God in. And it's hard. It's like really hard. They don't teach you that in Sunday school. They need like an instruction manual on how to do that. I pictured it a lot like a radio. You're scanning through the stations, trying to see what's available to you nearby, what you want to listen to. And you finally get the one that comes in clearly and hits, and it's like, yes, I got it. That's how it feels to me with God sometimes. We can hear things that sound like God, but really aren't. We can hear things that don't sound like God, but it is actually Him. We often need that silence to hear what He's speaking. And there will always be a time to speak and a time to be silent. But that still depends on God's timing. Now, I'm apologizing, even though I don't need to, but I am, if that last part felt all over the place. Ironically, I'm depending on God to sort all that out through whatever words I said to your ears and make sure the connection is still there. And I know that's going to happen over time. Thankfully, through the wonderful work Elizabeth does and the many improvements we've made to the sound booth, we can go back and watch it later on Facebook or YouTube. But we know that God always puts things in their path in the time we need them. Like I mentioned, Ecclesiastes only really came to me about actually, and I misspoke earlier, about 3 days before, hey, you're going to preach. What better timing? And funny enough, too, the memorial I went to yesterday, we were going to do an overnight trip. And I wouldn't have been available for today. But God's timing worked it out. Because of God's timing, I created this message that I depended on Him to guide me through. Again, 6 hours, and I think it took me 2 hours to write this. Because of God's timing, I was able to get the strength to get on stage 3 weeks after I preached, which, if you haven't noticed, it's the first time in the 6 years I've been here that I've preached twice in a year. And that was even 3 weeks apart.
And now I've preached twice and again this year, and maybe even a third. I don't know.
And the roof is still standing, thank goodness. You may celebrate, crave, want the independence that we celebrate today. And I'm not knocking the holiday. Please don't take that out of context either. But we will always depend on God. Amen.
It's so funny now because Hope and I have done so many services together now that I've used on replay for a lot this year. It's a song that came across my feed, and it's one of those things where I heard it and the Spirit spoke and said, that's the song you're going to use for graduation Sunday. Now I'll paint the rest of it out as the year goes on, but that's the song you're going to use. So it's hard to really think of like, how am I going to use this? And over the last 6 months or so, the Lord has really unraveled a lot about me to paint the story that I'm going to share with you guys today. And even my sermon illustration that I was going to use unraveled before me, because you may only see 2 strings back here that I was going to use. Friday when I set all this up, I had like 7. And I was going to wear a jacket, but you always forget how hot it actually gets on stage here. So in the hopes that I don't melt up here, I'm not going to wear the jacket that I planned. So consider it just part of the unraveling process. So, but how many of you have felt unraveled over the past, I don't know, year or so for some reason? Go ahead and raise your hands if you'd like. If those online, if you want to put in the chat, I've felt unraveled, go for it. I think it's safe to say that this pandemic that we've been so lucky to be a part of caused a lot of disruption for us, didn't it? Between schools closing and hybrid learning, businesses closing, learning how to do new things, churches having to redo ministries, staying home, working from home, and that's just like the tiniest bit off the top. Our lives were becoming unraveled before our very eyes, and we had no say in Thank you. It has been fun. We will be back tomorrow and play Paper Mario the Origami King, probably about the same length of stream, about 3 hours. See how far we get and just kind of pick up from there. So, yep, continue on. A couple big announcement reminders for content. Remember, Self Care Summer on the main channel comes out every Wednesdays throughout the summer through August 24th, I think it is. Minute Motivators continues till August 23rd. I will have a video on the week I'm on vacation that will talk about what the summer plans for that channel, or what the plans for that channel will be from here on out. We are continuing our summer stream schedule until August 21st, 22nd, I think is the week. And then uploads Monday through Thursday, like we've been doing. Probably actually Sunday through Friday, considering now we have 2 streams of content to work with. So I don't know. We have that. Don't forget, in person, we have the Outdoor Family Game Nights, Tuesdays from 6 to 8. Summer Vibe kicks back off next week, July 6th, from 6 to 8 as well. And a lot of more stuff that is all over our Facebook and Instagram, so go check that out. I will see you guys tomorrow. As always, stay blessed and goodbye. Bye. Bye-bye.